Hello everyone and welcome to our round 8 on the SRL Tier 2 and Tier 3 Championship, because we've decided to mix things up at this race because of the low attendances from both tiers. We all know, if you're watching a lot of SRL at the moment, that Tier 2 and Tier 3 are really close in race pace. So because of the low attendances, we decided to mix them up. And now a little bit of explanation, because just gonna explain how the point scoring will work. When a Tier 2 driver wins the race and a Tier 3 driver is second, they both earn 25 points for their tier. So, for example, if a Tier 3 driver, the first Tier 3 driver, if he finishes in P, still gets 25 points. So that could see. So that will definitely give us some extra racing on track. And we're going on a wet session in qualifying. Not sure how it will be in race pace, with Nelly currently leading the championship in Tier 2 and Catsby leading the championship in Tier 3. They both can be crowned 2 champions if they score some good points today. Nelly having a big gap at the lead, currently in Tier 2, so gonna be an interesting battle. We're leaving the session. Not sure if it will be a rainy session this time. With some very quick drivers here on the grid today. Not sure if it will be dry in the race, but really looking forward to this close tier racing between Tier 2 and Tier 3. Also, one of the quickest drivers in Tier 2, Ava Immortal, really showing us that he can be really quick. So, but the AlphaTauri's having to set the first lap. It's Nelly with a 142.3, and Cheap Skills goes faster than him, and even Rocky goes faster than him with a 141.2. And Cheap Skills had an amazing lap so far, with Gomez heading into P2. Look how close the grid already is in this rainy session. Bob Sada goes second fastest, with Frank Efren going fastest at the moment. Frank Efren definitely showing. He drove in Tier 2 last season. Now he's in Tier 3 because we've decided to put him back. And now he is really showing us why he is so quick. And he's going for another lap. So Sharashov goes fastest with a 140.8. And it's the tier 3 drivers now really leading the field with a 1-2 for the tier 3 drivers. Gatsby into P6. Gatsby is really good in the rain. So I'm really expecting more from him. And Hachi, look how close the grid is, guys. It's amazing to see. Nelly is just into P12, the current tier 2 championship leader, and that's why tier 2 and 3 are really close at the moment. But let's see if Nelly can improve. Let's see Nelly now crossing the line, and he is going to set the fastest lap with a 140.3 and showing why he's the championship leader at the moment in tier 2. So a great lap from Nelly there. Let's have a look. Sharif going a bit wide there out of the left corner and spinning. Sharif making some kind of a donut there, but it's still looking good so far. No damage for him. And let's have a look at Ava, who's not really quick in the rain as he's saying, but he definitely showed us that he is quick in the rain last race with taking that really great win, and now goes second fastest, only 3/10 away from Nelly, 3.5 and Glenn into P13, and brother Adam is spinning. And Arjun has invalidated his lap, so I'm going to follow. I think it's Ava who has set a purple sector 1. Can he improve himself and challenge Nelly? And oh, brother Adam has been disqualified from the session. Not sure what happened to him, but that's really unfortunate for the Mercedes team in tier 2. And every point counts, and that's really cool to see, because some position can gain every driver in this race. Oh, Ava is getting a bit of oversteer. Oh, invalidation from him. That's not gonna help him. With Cheryl Shaft already 2/10 up, almost 2/10 up, with only 5/10 away from Nelly. Can Cheryl Shaft be one of the tier 3 drivers to challenge Nelly for the top spot in qualifying? He's, a bit of oversteer there. That's not gonna help him on his time. But let's follow him in the McLaren team. Looking to search for the dry lines, and he's going through the last corner now, 180 degrees corner, and now he's going to set another time. Is he improving? Is he improving? Yes, he is, but only by 22 thousandths, and that's not really enough to challenge Nelly. Hutchie into P4, go into P8 already. Let's have a look. Gatsby is improving. Gatsby into P7, improving almost 7/10 on his time. That's good to see from Gatsby there. We all know that he's quick in the rain. And Res, really big respects to Res for showing up and not feeling well. So my big dubs to Res for showing up today. Health is above everything, so really nice to see Res on the grid today. He's currently 25.7 in sector 1. He's one of the drivers who have set a lap. He won a few races in tier 3, so really interesting what he can show us today, if his health gonna allow him that. He's driving in the Williams. Looking a bit wide there, but he still kept it on track. Oh, and he is taking the curve really quick. and almost lost it in the rain. You really need to avoid these curbs, but a nice rain session here at France. Oh, a bit of oversteer again from Raz. Raz definitely driving a dry setup, so I think we can expect a dry race here, and because you can see some drivers struggling on these setups. But Raz is now going to cross the line with a 1:41.4, and that puts him in P11 for now. Jim O'Hinney is pitting for soft tires, so will he go for an alternate strategy? Will it be dry enough for slicks? Interesting to see. Oh, Arjun is running wide there and invalidates his lap. And it's going to look like a thriller of a race so far, with this matching pace between the tier 2 and tier 3 drivers. We've already said it that tier 2 and tier 3 are really close in race pace and qualifying pace. And Gomez now is going to cross the line in a moment. What is he going to do? Is he going to improve? Yes, he is, with 3/10, and that puts him in P9 for now. But is he going for another run? Oh, Neural Pirate goes to 5th fastest with a 1:40.7. And it's still the top 5 with tier 2 drivers, and the top 7, 8 with 3 tier 2 drivers, tier 3 drivers. So interesting to see what all the drivers can do in the wet today. Oh, with Rocky having a purple sector 1. He is improving at the moment with 2/10 already in sector 1. So it's looking good for Rocky so far. But will he be able to manage a clean lap? And we all know how hard it is in the wet, especially when you didn't practice. So and a few drivers switching to the soft tires, but not sure if it will be dry enough. You can see that on the tires that it's still really wet on track, but maybe some drivers are going for a gamble. It's not raining anymore, so if the track dries up enough, it could be a good gamble, but it could be also a really bad gamble. But I don't think Rocky is going to get another run, but it's looking good so far for Rocky. What is Rocky going to set as a time? And Rocky is crossing the line with a 1:40.8, and that puts him in P6 at the moment. And Bob Sada is switching to medium tires, actually. Interesting strategy call from him for the last run. And Cheryl Shaft, oh, I think the track is drying up, and Cheryl Shaft has the exact time of Rocky on the time screen there. So really good effort from Cheryl Shaft there. Cheryl Shaft, just please follow the track. And who is the first driver to go on the slick tire and just going to take that risk? I'm thinking they're going to wait as long as possible, but I'm not sure if that's the right choice, because you need to warm up your tires and feel the track before you can set a good lap. So let's have a look. Arjun still on a intermediate run. Let's have a look if he is improving or not. If he's not, it's time for dry. It's time for slicks. He is currently 2/10 up on his time. I don't think that's enough at the moment, but let's have a look at Arjun. Arjun currently on a flyer. And a few drivers taking the mediums and a few drivers taking the soft tires. Going to be a thrilling qualifying at the end of this session. And a purple sector 2 there from Arjun. And Arjun is 7/10 up. Oh, but Arjun is almost losing it there. Really close to spinning. And the track is looking really dry. Not sure if Arjun has made the right choice to stay on the inter tires. I think it's the right call to go on the slicks. But let's have a look. Is Arjun going to finish his lap? Yes, he is. Arjun is just going to gamble on these intermediate tires. And just hoping that he's going to grab some time. Let's see. Arjun is now almost finishing his lap. But I don't think he's going to be close enough. But there's still a 40.8 on these inters. And he's beating his teammate by just 1,000. So really, really nice job from Arjun there on these inters when the track is drying up. So really, really curious what all these slick runners can do now. Almost everyone now switching to softs or mediums. Well, let's have a look. One of the Haas drivers, Ras. No, I think it's Ras. Let's follow Ras on a lap. Ras is on the softs and he is 2.7 tenths up. So that's enough for the slick runners to gain a lot of time. So I don't think it's the right choice from Arjun to stay on those intermediate tires, with Raz already winning 2.7 seconds on those slick tires. And Raz is going for the soft. Oh, he's running wide. But yeah, it's all about accuracy now. Keeping your car within the track, 5.4 seconds up on his current time. Oh, Jimo, please get out of the way. Thank you. Nice run from Raz so far. And Raz is one of the first drivers to cross the line on these slick tires. So let's have a look at Raz. What can he do on those soft tires? He is really improving. Let's have a look. 131.0 and that's 9.3 seconds up. And Bob Sada on those medium tires, 4.2 seconds up. Not really enough to challenge Rash for that pole position. No, he's 1 second away from Rash. And who's the next one to cross the line? And Cheap Skills on the mediums as well, with 1.2 seconds away from Raz. Sharif 1.5 seconds away. Gatsby 1.2. So let's follow Hachi. Hachi can be really challenging. Really, really. I would love to see Raz taking that pole position. Glenn into P2 on those softs. Well, let's follow Nelly. Nelly is really, really, really curious to see what he can do on those medium tires. Nelly is now down on the last corner, now going to aim on the main straight. What can he do? A 1:30.0 on the medium tires. What an amazing lap from Nelly. But Hachi goes fastest with a 1:26.29.6. And will there be a pole position from Hachi? Go into P3. Frank. Oh, Jimo Hini goes fastest with a 1:29.4. What a qualifying till now. And that was qualifying for today, with Jimo Hini picking up pole position here. And that will let him feel amazing. What an amazing qualifying session here at France. Oh, what an amazing qualifying session here with both of the tiers. And I'm really looking forward to the race. And with Frank Efren putting himself on a P5 on those mediums as a tier 3 driver, so that's an amazing qualifying from him. And really looking forward to this race with our qualifying today, with Jimo Hini taking the pole position here at France after an amazing qualifying session. Hachi into P2, Nelly into P3, Cole into P4, Frank Efren into P5, Ava into P6, Neuropirate into P7, Cheap Skills into P8, an amazing qualifying from him as well on those medium tires. Raz into P9 on those softs, Glenn on P10, Bob Sada into P11, Gatsby in P12, Sharif into P13, Arjun, Rocky, Shaft and Gomez. Wow, looking forward to this race, really looking forward, and I'm going to ask you, what are your predictions for today with this mixed tiers? Oh, it's really dark outside, so really interesting to see what all the drivers will do with their tires. It's probably really cold on track. And to go through the championship standings, we're going to see Nelly can become a champion today if he outscores Tom H by 10 points, with Nelly into P3 currently, Tom H into P18, so interesting battles. But what Tom H, we all know he can be really quick, so he's going to make up some positions here. Gatsby can be a champion if he outscores Frank Efren by 19 points. I'm not sure if that's gonna happen, but as we've said before, that the tiers are mixed on results. So when a tier 3 driver, the first tier 3 driver in the top 10 will gain 25 points, and that's going to be the point scoring today. But she had an amazing qualifying as well into P2. I've been driving in tier 3 last season, and really curious if he can maybe even try to get that overtake done on Gmail at the first laps, or maybe even turn 1. I'm also really expecting a lot from Ava. Ava and Nelly are seriously tier 1 prospects, so really curious what they can do today on those mediums. But Frank Efren is also not someone to count out at the moment, because he qualified on the mediums as well and had an amazing qualifying lap. But now it's all about the race consistency. That's all what matters. You can have a good qualifying lap, but the race consistency is one of the things that matters. With Jimo is now almost lining up the field. Jimo and Hachi will probably be gaining on Nelly in the first couple of laps, but after that he could get overtaken, because those mediums strategies, I'm not sure what the strategies will be, but and this is some excellent camera view actually. Just going to remove all the HUD so we can see them running. Everyone is lining up, and we have 3, 4, 5 red lights, and away we go here in France. Now with Hachi having an amazing start. Hachi winning that position away from Jimo Hini, not having an excellent start. And Jimo is getting overtaken by Nelly as well. Now with Bob Sada at the back, gaining on him as well. Oh, and I think everything's mixed up. Hachi taking the lead in front of Nelly, with Jimo Hini losing 2 places at the start. Now, behind Jimo Hini is Frank Efren. Frank Efren into P4, with Neuropirate having an amazing start as well. And look at Sharif winning 5 positions already. So an amazing start from him. Nelly already overtaking Hachi here. And Nelly already into P1 on those medium compound tire. And really looking good from Nelly so far. He can take that championship. He knows he can take that championship. Now he needs to keep his head down. And still some small incidents at the start of this race. Rez already into P7, winning 2 positions as well. And looking good so far, everyone. And some nice battles with Ava having really big troubles with the start of this race on those medium tires. Oh, Ava is having a look at the inside of Gomez, but Gomez is really covering that inside. Let's have a look. Neuropower really close too. Frank Efren and side by side, but he's not going to take the risk. He's just going for, he just needs to wait for the right moment, and he's racing with his head, and that's good to see from Neuropirate here. And still the field is really close, with Sharif hunting down Raz as well. So we've had Jimo Hini losing 2 places, but he is at the back of Hachi now, and he's going for a move on the inside, and side by side they go. Jimo Hini is braking late, but Hachi's braking late as well, and Jimo is now has made the move done on Hachi. Now into P2 he goes. Now he's going to calculate the hunt on Nelly. He's on quicker tires at the moment, but not sure if he can keep up with Nelly, because Nelly is just so amazing in race pace. Let's have a look at some battles in the midfield pack. The field is really close. Rocky has had an incident. And Tom H as well. But I don't think Tom H is in the game. Oh yes he is, but he already pitted for hard tires. And brother Adam has started on the hard tires. So let's have a look. Who's the closest battle on track between Bob Sada, Arjun and Glenn. Interesting battle. Glenn is switching to the outside, covering it. Glenn is on a faster tire. But will Bob just be patient? Oh, we have yellow. Arjun spinning around. Let's switch back to the battle between Glenn, Bob and Gomez is joining the battle as well. Bob Sada having a better run outside of that exit. Can he be close on Glenn? He is going to pick up the DRS and diving on the inside, with Gomez even joining the battle. Gomez is both overtaking Glenn here. Glenn moves to P11, Bob Sada into P9, and Gomez is still at the back of Bob here. And Jimo is really close now on Nelly, closing in. With Gomez really close to Bob. Look at this camera view of Glenn here. Gomez definitely at the back of Bob, taking different lines, trying to gain speed out of the corners here. But will he be close enough? Oh, Glenn is running really wide there, with Ava and Mordo now having an overtake done on Glenn here. And Jimo Hini sets the fastest lap on those soft tire compound, with Neuropirate at the back. of Hachi and Frank Afron really looking to gain some places. We've all seen that Neuro Pirate can be really quick in the race. His consistency is one of his talents, and being concentrated the whole race, that's gonna give you some great points. He's looking to have a good look. So have a go on Frank Afron. I don't think he's close enough because Frank Afron picks up the DRS on Hachi as well. Oh, but he's going for a move. Neuropilot on the outside. I don't think he's close enough. No, he's backing off. And Gomez is at the back of Bob Sada. Gomez really struggling with his ERS. Already 10% left. So he's definitely trying to get that overtake done real quick. Well, let's have a look at the front runners. Well, G Mohini is at the back of Nelly at the moment. And we have a lot of battles on track. And Jimo is still 7 tenths away, so I don't think that will be close enough. We have a battle. Glenn is in the pits. Let's have a quick look which tire he's going to choose. No big battles on track at the moment. He's switching his front wing as well, I think. No, he's not switching. He's switching to the mediums. So Glenn is definitely on a 2-stop strategy. Oh, we have Raz really closing in on Cole. And what a spectacular race so far, with almost the top 12 within 1 second. Only the top 2 is gaining some time on them. Let's have a look. Frank Efron at the back of Hachi. Frank Efron looking to have some excellent pace here on the medium tire. Can he go for a podium spot? He's looking good so far. With the top 4 only having one tier 3 driver at the moment. He's challenging the guys of tier 2 definitely. And Raz is in the pits. Raz is in the pits. Oh, gets a 5-second time penalty for exceeding the pit lane entry limits. And Ava gets the move done on Gatsby. And now it's time to shine for Ava. But we all know Gatsby can be really quick. Gomez still getting the hunt on Bob Sada at the moment, but Bob Sada is looking to have a better exit there. Now at the back of Sharif, so let's follow this battle on track. Sharif not picking up any DRS, so it's the time for Bob to shine now. Sharif running low on ERS, and Bob Sada's on the inside now and braking late, and he got the move done. Professional move there from Bob, and Sharif knew he had the advantage. So just professional racing by Bob and Sharif here. Good to see that. Eva and Mordo is really close on. Oh, I think that was an overtake outside the track, so I'm not sure if you're a gentleman, you just give the position back, and Eva is doing that, and it's oh, and now he's all over Gatsby. Gatsby is now at the back of him. Yes, that's good from Ava. Now you need to stick positions, mate. Gomez made a mistake when you tried to give him back the position. So good call from Ava to give him the position back. And you don't need to give him the position back anymore, Ava. Just drive now, because you've showed us that you can give the position back to. Ava is running low on ERS with Gatsby really close behind him. Let's have a look at the current penalty situation with only Raz having 5 seconds and the rest of the grid didn't have any penalty at the moment. The current position change is Sharif winning 6 positions. Good to see that from Sharif. Neuropirates winning 2, his teammate. Oh, you have Gatsby now on the inside of Ava. A nice battle between Ava and Gatsby. What a nice battles on track so far. And really clean racing from everyone on track. Gomez is joining the battle as well. A 3-way battle on track for P8 at the moment. And Archie gets overtaken by Neuropirate there. Sorry to miss that because this 3-way battle is just too interesting. And Jim O'Hinney is in the... What happened to Nelly? Oh, Jim O'Hinney is in the pits. The P2 at the moment. Which tire is he choosing? He is switching to hards. So will we try to go for a one-stop strategy? That's going to be all the question for all of us. And Gatsby is now overtaking Ava. Gatsby for P7 overtakes Ava here. And a great move. Great racing by Gatsby. Calculating a move, that's what we want to see. Arjun now at the back of Shara Shaft. We all know how quick Arjun can be. It's good to see all these tiers mixed up. Arjun is going to take the slipstream, the DRS, and even putting the ERS, not even needing the ERS. He's going to make a move on Shara Shaft for P10 at the moment, and he makes the move stick. And a great move by Arjun here into P10, 4.4 seconds away from Gomez. And Cheap Skills is now hunting down Shara Shaft. Can he go for a move as well? And on the outside now, is he going? No, switchback move. What a move by Cheap Skills. What an amazing move, but Shara Shaft is still there. Oh, what a great racing by the two of them. And Cheap Skills needs to back up and go for another switchback move. Can he grab the slipstream again on Shara Shaft? What a great battle between these two. And he's going on the outside now. Let's stay on board with this battle at the moment. What a great battle between Cheap Skills and Shara Shaft. Great racing, giving each other room. And now he's gonna take the DRS and the slipstream, and he's going to make the move. And Cheap Skills makes the move done on Shara Shaft, but he picks up a 3-second time penalty. And it's not gonna help him at the end of the race. But still, an amazing race. An amazing overtake from Cheap Skills there. Really, the tier 3 drivers are showing how good they can race, and it's really good to see because they're all challenging for the tier 2 drivers. Let's have a look at another close battle on track. Shara Shaft showing himself, but he's not close enough to make the move. So let's switch back to Neuro Pirate, who's at the back of Frank Efron. They didn't stop yet, so no stops for the top 12 at the moment. They all started on a alternate strategy with starting on the mediums and probably going for one stop to the hards. And Neuro Pirate is really close to Frank Efron now. And Frank Efron is still within 4 seconds of Nelly. Neuro Pirate is closing in. Really good on his ERS at the moment. Well, Frank Efron is also good on his ERS. And Nelly is also always good on his ERS. So the top 3 has 50% of ERS and plus. So good to see the race consistency from all these guys. Well, the midfield battle between Ava, Gatsby and Sharif is still on. Neuropirate now really close to Frank, but he's not close enough. Will he be able to get a good exit out of here? No, he's still not close enough. Frank Efron runs a bit over the curb there, but not sure if that's gonna give him a warning. And Neuro Pirate, can he go for a move? Is he going to make it stick? No, he's not gonna make it stick. Oh, he's really close. No, he's not gonna make it. Still great racing by leaving each other alive. Well, Gatsby is into P6, so he's driving an excellent race so far. With hunting down and getting the hunt on Sharif and Bob. Ava and Gomez can follow as well. And what a lovely race so far, just like the real F1 today. Really close battles on track with the midfield, the front, everyone is close. It's really a duplicate of the real F1 of today, so good to see from all the drivers with even the tiers mixed up. I think it was the right choice today, with some amazing battles on track. But for now, at the moment, Nelly is going to be a championship winner. In the current conditions he's driving, he's going to take it. And Frank Efron is definitely hunting down Gatsby in his championship in tier 3. So Gatsby needed to gain 19 points on him. Bob Salah and Sharif are side by side now. Sharif is going to have a look on the outside, but is he close enough? No, he gets pushed a little bit wide there, but Sharif is going to have a look real quick. And Sharif is in the pits. Sharif is in the pits. He is going to switch to the hard tires. No DNF so far, and a lot of medium runners are now diving. Even Nelly, our leader, is diving into the pits. Now Frank Efron takes the virtual lead at the moment. With Neuro Pirate right behind him. Nelly on the hards. Not gonna get to be, and Bob Sada are really close now. Bob Sada lights are flashing, so he's low on ERS. Cheap Skills picks up another pen. Oh, Gatsby runs a bit wide there. Well, Neuro Pirate is at the hunt on Frank Efron as well. Oh, and we have a battle between Cole and Brother Adam. Cole overtaking Brother Adam here. And now making his way to G. Mulhiney, who have pitted a lot earlier. Let's have a look at the current tires at the moment. 4 lap old hards. Well, Nelly has 0 lap old hards. Let's see if he can get any closer. Oh, and we have the leader spinning now, with Neuro Pirate even overtaking Frank Efron. I missed that. Gatsby pitting, Gomez pitting, and Bob Sada is still continuing. So Bob Sada is now at the lead. And Sharashaf have started on the mediums as well. No safety cars at the moment. So really good to see that from everyone. And Res really cut that corner there, and I think he has. Let's have a look. Current penalty change situations. 8 seconds for Res. Oh, it's Glenn who has left the session. Not sure what happened to him. And Gomez is Closing in now on one of the Ferraris into P15 with making a pit stop. A lot of battles on track, it's almost unavailable to follow. With Ava at the back of Sharif and overtook Gatsby. Maybe even with his pit stop. Bob Sada's in the pits. Let's see which position he is going to be. Going to grab another beer. Some amazing race at the moment here at France in the Tier 2, Tier 3 race. Gomez is having the overtake done on Rocky here. What an amazing move by Gomez Janta. Showing why he is so quick here. And Hutchie's at the back of his teammate, Brother Adam. I'm not sure if his teammate is going to make a hard time for him. No, I don't think he is. He's just going to lap by Hutchie into P6 already. And Brother Adam and Neuropirate as side by side now. Look at that, Neuropirate following Hutchie here. Amazing race from both of the drivers, Neuropirate and Hutchie. And Nelly is already within 1.1 second of Cheryl Shaft. Cheryl Shaft needs to pit. I'm not sure if when he's going to do that, but he will be at the advantage of the tire at the end of this race. But if he waits a lot longer, then it will be very, very difficult for him. And a big train in the midfield. Ava Immortal now sets the fastest lap. Just behind Frank Gaffron. Oh, Tom H is DNF'd, sector 3. Will there be a safety car? Will there be a safety car or not? No, he's just retired in the pits. So there won't be a safety car. Frank Efron, Brother Adam. Oh, Brother Adam has damage. Brother Adam has damage. Oh, and it's not gonna work. Look how close the field is, guys. After 15 laps. What a race so far. Wow. And oh, it's Gatsby. Gatsby losing out. What happened to Gatsby? Guys, just chill out, everyone. And Cheryl Shaft is now in the pits with Gatsby losing places after places. Nelly getting another 3.2 second gap with Cole at the back of him. Cole driving an excellent race so far as well, winning one position at the moment. But I think he needs to pit. And 10 lap, oh, I'm not sure if he guys needs to pit as well. Neuropirate is going to have a look on Raz on the outside now. And he makes the move. And Bob Sada and Sharif are having a great battle, but Bob Sada is winning the battle so far. And Ava is going to be happy about that. Bob Sada into P9 with Sharif into P10 now. And Sharif is running low on ERS as well. With Bob, everyone is using a lot of ERS because there's so much battles on track. With Sharif getting the overtake done on Bob as well. Now, a switchback. Will Bob go for a switchback move? No, he's not able to make another move. Raz is in the pits. And Raz is probably going to serve a 5-second time penalty. So he will fall back, but if there's going to be a late safety car, he will be very, very happy. And Arjun is really close to Bob as well. Arjun now is going for a move on Bob Sada on the inside now and makes the move on the soft tires. But we all know that Arjun probably needs to make another stop. Yeah, he's really struggling on these tires already. And Eva now at the back of Frank Efren. He is going for a move with Frank Efren alongside him. Frank Efren is just backing off and knows that Eva is quicker than him on these hard tires. So smart racing from Frank Efren, that he knows that Frank Efren is just quick, Eva is just quicker than him, and just needs to grab that tier 3 win. Because, as I've said before, the highest finisher in tier 3 will gain points of a win. So and Rocky's in the pits. Which tire is he choosing? And Rocky's going for fresh soft tires. Will they last 9 laps? There's going to be a big gamble. I'm not sure if he's going to make it. But Arjun is now at the back of Sharif, his teammate, the teammate of Arjun. They're both brothers. Now let's see if Arjun can have a good exit out of that corner with picking up the DRS and some ERS. Now he gets the slipstream, and will he go for a move on the inside, late braking, and oh, a small touch between them. It was not close enough, but he gets a better run out of that corner, and he's going to grab this win, still side by side. And Sharif is having some better exit here, but still side by side, but he's braking later, and Sharif is backing off. A great move by Arjun here on his soft tires. And Bob Sada is getting a move done as well on Sharif. Oh, and they're side by side. And guys, I must admit my big compliments to everyone for racing so clean. This is what we want to see. This is what we want to see in racing. This is what we're aiming for. Eva at the back of Hachi now. Eva gets the move done on. Eva is really close on Hachi at the moment. Oh, what happened? Eva gets a small touch from Frank Efren, but still managed to keep P6 at the moment. But he's not going to be able to defend from Arjun here. Arjun is on the inside. A mistake from Frank Efren is now losing Eva a place. But still, he knows that Arjun needs to pit again. So, oh, we have Hachi and Neuropyro that really close battling. Jim O'Haney is 3.6 seconds away, 3.8 now. and it's still looking very dark on track. Will there be some rain at the end of this race? It would be awesome. Oh, Cole is in the pits. Cole is in the pits now. He's definitely going for some fresh soft tires and definitely going for a super run at the end. He's falling back to order with such a close field. He's switching to softs as we predicted. So Sharif now really close to Bob. Gomez following and joining the party as well. Oh, we're having some penalties. Let's have a look. Jimo Hini picking 3 seconds. Miro 5 seconds. Hutchie in 3. Frank Evan having 3. Not many penalties actually. So that's good to see from all the drivers. Sheriff Chef 3 seconds. Cheap Skill 6. Rash 3 seconds. He had 8, so he served 5 seconds in his pit stop. And brother Adam having 3 seconds as well. And Arjun is looking to have 9 positions at the moment. With only 7 laps to go now, and one of the drivers who haven't been seen the whole race, Nelly, comfortably leading this race again. He definitely needs to be promoted into tier 1 real quick, and we all know that he will next season because he's just showing amazing pace again. And we're definitely, if he's not going to make any strange mistake, he will be crowned to a tier 2 champion. So that's good to see from Nelly, who have recently joined us from last season. He started in tier 4, just won a few races but not really challenged Fico, but now he's definitely showing why he got promoted to tier 2 with already taking the championship in his first season in tier 2. So it's good to see from him. And Ava already into P4. And Ava is definitely aiming for a podium today. He had a bad start, some bad luck, but as I've said, he is a potential tier 1 driver, so he can be quick. Oh, and we have a Ferrari running wide and pitting. And Ava is now closing in on Neuropirate. Ava knows he doesn't need to take any risk because Neuropirate has a penalty. And so does Jimo Hini. So maybe Ava, if he can get past Neuropirate, he can even aim for P2. And Gatsby's already into the points. Back in the points he is. And Cole has lost the connection probably. Rest picks up another 3-second time, but Ava gets the move done on Neuropirate. Into P3 he goes. And now he is going to start to make his way up to get in the 3 seconds of Jimo Hini to take that P2 away from him. Frank Evan is still 1.4 seconds away, and Hachi is really struggling to follow him. Shriek is closing in on Hachi as well, and Bob Sada is currently sitting in P8 with Gomez Janta really close behind him. and we are seeing excellent racing, guys. We must admit that. And for now, the current results are Nelly into P1, Gmo into P2, and Eva is already within 3 seconds of Gmo. So he's probably in P2 now. So Eva in P2, Gmo in P3, and Frank Efren in P1 in tier 3. And go, we have a battle with Sharif and Hachi overtaking. Sharif overtaking Hachi here for P6. And Bob Sada Gomez is P2 in tier 3 at the moment. Gatsby into P3. But if Gatsby can be able to snap away 2 seconds of Gomez, he can take that P2 as well. But we all know that Gomez is quick as hell. And at the moment the gaps are becoming a bit bigger than we've seen in lap 14, 15. Argent taking the fastest lap. Both Ferraris are not scoring any points today. And who is Frank Efren is still within 2 seconds of Neuro Pirate, so interesting battle. Oh, and we're losing the interval, so we can't see where the battles are. Nelly is really confident on this win again. Nelly, please put yourself in tier 1. You can't do that. You can easily match the pace of the top 5. But a lot of drivers have improved lately in our league, with Nelly improving a lot, Eva improving a lot, Frank Efren improving, Gomez and Gatsby especially to mention. Bob Sala's first season on the wheel, so he improved a lot. He even won a race on the wheel, so that's, I was screaming all the stream that I was very proud to see him winning. That's good to see. And even Cheap Skills and Cheryl Shaft, who have improved a lot this season with keeping up with a lot of fast drivers in our league. As it stands, even finishing in front of one of the quickest tier 2 drivers, Arjun and Rocky. Eva is already 0.4 seconds away. He wants to take the spot on track, and we all know that Eva is young. A young driver, only 14 or maybe 13, 14 years old, but he wants to take that P2 on track. We all know he got some excellent racing spiracy. So let's have a look if he can get the move done on Gmo on track. A very, very professional racer here for Justice H. He is going to pick up the slipstream now from Gmo. He knows Gmo has a penalty, so he doesn't need to take any risks. But we all know racing needs to be done on track, not with penalties. He is closing in. He needs to stay close with him. Oh, Gomez picks up another penalty. Oh, and that's not gonna help him because he's now on 6 seconds and Gatsby is within 6 seconds. But now Eva is going to make a move on Jimohini and moves into P2 now. So that's a nice move from Eva to take that P2 on track. And Bob Sada is really close to Gomez. And Gomez just overtook Bob Sada here. And Bob Sada is home Grand Prix. He's not gonna let him take big points. Of course, he didn't take any penalty, but still, he needs to be closer on track to Hachi to get that P7. And Jimon picks up another time penalty. And that will not help him. And that will not help him because Neuro Pirate has 5 seconds. And Frank Efren have 3 seconds of penalties. So will Frank Efren be able to get that podium spot in the last lap? He's good on his penalties. He just don't need to screw it up. He is within 3 seconds of... Oh, Sharif and Frank Efren having a battle. Sharif having a battle with Frank Efren. And Frank Efren is losing time now. He's not going to grab a podium now. With Hachi even overtaking him. And they're struggling on the tires, but let's follow the leader of this race. He dominated again. We're going to announce the winner for today. It's going to be our Tier 2 champion. It's going to be Nelly 295, winning his first championship in SRL and winning the race in France with a dominant performance here in France. An amazing performance from Nelly. Eva taking P2. Great race from him. Great comeback after that serious bad start of this race. Neuropirate and Sharif taking the last podium spot. Neuropirate taking P4. G Mohini taking P5. Bob Sada taking P6. Hachi taking P7. And Frank Efren taking the win in Tier 3. Followed by Gatsby taking the P2 in Tier 3. Gomez taking P3 in Tier 3. Arjun taking P8 in Tier 2. Shell Shaft taking P12. Cheap Skills goal. And we've seen an amazing race, guys. What a race. Yes, of course we have a Tier 2 champion here announced, so my driver, it's not gonna be fair to give the driver today to Nelly today. I'm going to give it to Eva Immortal. Eva Immortal has just had a bad start, fall back to P13, just recovered himself to P2, and that's amazing stuff with Sharif, of course, calculating and just driving his own race and just not making any mistakes. Another podium from Sharif as well, so it's really close call between Eva and Sharif, to be honest. But I'm still going to give it to Eva. Eva is my driver of today with that recovery, so good to see. And the final standings are looking as follows: Nelly, Eva, Sharif, Neuropower, G Mohini, Bob Sada, Hachi, Frank Efren, Gatsby, Gomez, Arjun, Sharashaf, Cheap Skills, Cole, Rocky, Raz, Brother Adam, Glenn, and the last is Tom H. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next week.